if you really love your kids, is it that hard? You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
Just to show your kids some love. Talk to your kids just to, you know what I mean? Like
I seen a Jamaican dude, whoever is a customer in the barbershop, and he's like, yo, my son cannot wear my shoes. I say, my son could wear all my shoes. He say, I would buy my son a pair of shoes. I'm like, yo, dog, that's your son. How could his son not wear your shoes? That shit don't make no sense.
You're not gonna let him wear your shirt.
Son. You can take all the shoes, cuz. Come on, man.
But you gotta put in work.
Right.
You gotta really dig deep, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes it makes you uncomfortable being who you are. Sometimes I try to have conversations with my son, and he's young.
Yeah.
So he don't really fully understand.
Yeah.
But as I'm talking to him, like it hurts me. Like I can't. I try to show him and I want to just give him everything I know.
Right.
But I know there's some part of it he gonna have to learn on his own.
100%.
I can just give him a manual. I can be there, support him.
100%.
But there's so much he can actually do.
He got to experience that.
Yeah, 100%.
And a lot of people have the misconception of experience.
Yeah.
Okay? You have to go through the motions in life to understand certain things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't pick it up overnight and say that you know it. And the next thing that I can't understand about this generation, man, everybody's saying, I know. I know. Yeah, I know. No.
The big thing is character. You know
Hold
what I'm saying?
You cannot say you know when you don't know. If you don't know something, there's nothing wrong with saying, man, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. It's gonna make you a human being because we're about evolving and learning. The process, you have to go through the process and wanting to learn. You have to seek that knowledge in order to better who you are as an individual. You have to seek that knowledge to gain decent characteristics, to build that character for yourself. So people understand who you are. The biggest thing is that everybody's trying to be something that they're not. Be you. If you don't like me, I don't give a fuck. I have beautiful kids. I have a wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have a dog that loves me too. I don't need nobody else to love me. You know what I'm saying? So stop trying to get acceptance. Just be you. My point is just to be who you are.
But we had a conversation about this too. But the big problem is a lot of times, especially in this, like it wasn't that as bad in our time, but in this generation is everything all the information gets out there so fast that I feel like there's always
you can't process it.
You can't, because already the next thing is
you gotta realize too,
trying to chase something that sometimes is not attainable.
That's true.
Like you gotta realize too, like the day and age we live in now is like I can't say everybody, but a whole chunk of mass society is used to instant gratification. Like you can go on Google,
privilege too, man.
It'll tell you 0.27 seconds. I found your results. You know what I mean? And I think that goes back to what you're saying, where people have to, like, they think they have to know everything. Where it's like, they don't want to say they don't know, so they're gonna go look that up, come back to you, be like, oh yeah, so about that, blah 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 blah. And I think it's just also, with people not being themselves, I can take a video right now, put it on social media, and be like, yo, I'm famous. People would believe it. Like, it's just so easy to not be yourself. Where people, like, there's so many, like catfishing. So many girls, man. Catfishing, easiest way, right? You meet these girls, and then you see them on social media, you're like, what the fuck? That is not you. Like, where's the correlation?
The deception.
You know what I mean? Like,
lies, fam.
And not just girls. Hey, there's men doing that too. Not just girls. There's men catfishing out there too. But I'm just saying, the day and age we live in, it's just so easy to not be yourself that
it's in the name. It's called the World Wide Web.
Yeah, like it's just so easy to fucking.
The web, bro.
Yeah.
I don't have no personal social media. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, I just feel it's a waste of time.
Right.
Man, I'm on every social media platform.
A lot of people on there. I mean, listen, man. The feds is on there, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? The feds, they ain't even really doing no investigation work, bro.
Yeah.
All they doing is on your Facebook account, watching you.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I'm saying? They go to court, and the first thing they gonna pull up is the social media account. You think I'm bullshit? Yeah. Pull that shit up.
Yeah. Actually, it's funny you say that.
They going after rappers too. Now.
Yeah. No, it's funny.
Some shit. Yeah. They gonna come and investigate. I mean, bro, sometimes we gotta learn. At some point in time, we gotta
Bro,
I came across an article the other day. There was this LA cop. He said majority of my cases, it was an investigator. He's like, majority of the cases I solved were purely through social media.
Yeah,
just through people snitching on themselves.
Yeah, and the phone too. The phones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They listen to us.
Yeah, 100%.
But mind you, as we the whole gist of the conversation we was talking about relationship.
Yeah, we got
the roles,
off topic.
and we went a lot. We talking about the roles and responsibilities of male in the house, and most of all, relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, just to finish for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Chivalry ain't dead. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I mean, to most of the youths them right now, they wanna bring it to dinner. After dinner, they're trying to get something. You know what I'm saying? I believe in working. You know what I'm saying? Waiting that 3-month period or a 1-month period, whichever. But that don't mean I don't have options. I have my options. So please, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being considerate, thoughtful. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't need to wait till Valentine's to give you a rose or some chocolate. I think once I think about you, and based on what you mean to me, I would come and give you that rose. You know what I'm saying? I would take you to dinner. I wouldn't forget birthdays and anniversaries. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say that's one thing that you have rubbed off on me. I'm gonna be real. When I first, obviously my wife gonna be watching it. This. She gonna probably attest to it. I birthdays, anniversaries. I still don't know exactly when the anniversary is. You know what I mean? I really don't celebrate. But
sentimental value.
Realize now, you know what I'm saying? Going through some experiences and realizing that, those are the memories that you're gonna
for a lifetime
with that person.
For a lifetime.
Nobody really gonna remember what you spent, how much you spent, or whatever.
But the time you spent it.
But the time, you know what I'm saying, the memories that you gonna make with that person.
But also it teaches the kids a lot too. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want to build a good foundation. I mean, most of us as men, we are ambitious. You know what I'm saying? And we want to get things in order to build a good foundation. But you cannot do that without having a strong female. I don't care who you are, man. I mean, I could live by myself, but having that person to just support you in everything that you do means the world as a man. And when your kids grow up seeing that, then they could take that to the future generation. And most of all, the love too. I think we're really lacking that in our community. And I'm hoping moving forward that a lot of us can see and learn from each other. You know what I'm saying? Put away your pride for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It won't kill you. You know what I mean? Put away your egos too, because we have the biggest egos. You know what I'm saying? So we need to drop it a little bit, and because you want to change that generational gap. You know what I'm saying? We want to build future entrepreneurs and a lot of more independent black males. You know what I'm saying? And most of
females.
And females.
And females. This is a lot about information.
Right? Information. You know what I mean? And females, I mean, stop babying your young sons, man. That shit ain't right. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. You guys could kill me in the comments with that. Please don't forget, you know what I mean? You gotta like and share. You know what I'm saying? Comments is essential. We appreciate all the comments, you know what I'm saying? Good or bad. And you know what I'm saying? You could always look up Wise Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. You know what I mean? I'm Fade Kings, the infamous Fade Kings in the city, you know what I mean? Pretty boy.
I'm Style Ali, King Ali Hogan.
And then, we have Sal, you know what I mean? So, I mean, this should be the episode for today, you know what I'm saying? I hope, you know what I mean, we get to see you guys again. We're looking forward to continuing this. And most of all, you gotta look out for what's coming up next with us too. We're gonna have future entrepreneurs like Wise and himself, personal interviews for future episodes. We're gonna have DJs, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have business owners, come through. We're gonna
talk about a variety.
We're gonna talk a variety of different things. We don't want to stick to one. We want to be boring, you know what I'm saying? We want to have a lot of different topics, and we want to get people feedback, you know what I'm saying? And most of all, it's going to be one of the biggest networking platforms that you can come and express yourself and meet somebody who's in a situation that you could get something from him, you get from you, could build together, you know what I'm saying? It's about togetherness, I would say. So, I mean, thanks for watching. We appreciate you. And like, comment, share, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, you know what I mean? You out here. And we appreciate everything. You know what I'm saying? That's it for now.
Girl, you got me shook from the way your body looks. Got me riding hooks, got me feeling like a rook. I don't do it by the book, but for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took, sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah.